This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by the 2013 Ford Focus ST. Welcome back to another episode of What's the Apps? I'm your new host, John Rettinger. John Quach is going to continue to do his awesomeness behind the scenes, doing all of our video editing, and anything you see incredibly cool graphically, chances are John's behind it. Up this week on What's the Apps, we're going to take a look at Rovio's latest and greatest, Amazing Alex. These are the folks that brought us Angry Birds and really stole hours and hours and hours and hours of my time. Let's go ahead and see if Rovio can strike gold twice with their latest game. Amazing Alex is the latest game from Rovio, the folks that brought you the incredibly addictive Angry Birds franchise of games. Rovio is hoping to strike it rich yet again with yet another killer game, but without pigs and flying birds. Do they have another winner? Available for Android or iOS, Amazing Alex is a physics-based puzzle game aimed for children, big children, and old children of all ages. Interestingly, Amazing Alex wasn't completely developed in-house. It's actually a rebranded version of Casey's Contraptions, which came out in 2011 for the iPad. Kinda interesting that Rovio went for a retread, but after the success of Angry Birds, anything they slapped their name on is sure to sell 1 to 1.5 bajillion copies. So who is Alex? Why is he so amazing? The game takes place inside a young boy's room. Yeah. Each subsequent level in the game presents new physics-based challenges whose ultimate goal is to get Alex to clean his room. Yup, clean his freaking room. That's what the game's about. Sometimes you're putting soccer balls in a basket, knocking over books, or popping balloons. The result, if you play the game well, is a spick and span, tidy room that would make any mom proud. There isn't just one solution to every level, which is kinda cool and also gives the game pretty significant replay value. You can experiment putting shells in different places and challenge yourself to use as few pieces as possible. I worked hard at solving a lot of these levels, and many hours of private toilet time was spent finding new ways to clean Alex's room. I feel like Huck Finn whitewashing Tom Sawyer's fence. Sure, Alex got a clean room, what did I get out of it? There aren't any additional bonuses for solving puzzles quickly or using fewer pieces. The only achievements you get is collecting 3 stars on each level, which is required to unlock new parts of the game anyway. The existing levels are fun, but they weren't overly challenging. I did love constructing my own Rube Goldberg style levels though. In sports, no one wants to be the player or coach replacing the Hall of Famer. No one wants to be Rudy Tomjanovich after Phil Jackson, or Pete Myers after Michael Jordan retired the first time. Same is true in video games. Nothing was ever going to be as fun or addictive as Angry Birds. Rovio came out of nowhere and delivered a worldwide hit. Alex, though, enters a very crowded mobile gaming world. The game is definitely fun and has high replay value, but it's nowhere near as enjoyable as Angry Birds. Standing on its own, however, the game is fun and a great way to waste a few minutes or hours. Regardless of the platform you play it on, the game is easily worth the price. The physics engine is refined and smooth, the controls work pretty nicely, and Rovio has said they'll continue to augment the game via new levels and packs like they have with Angry Birds. So stay tuned for Angry Alex Halloween. I wish there were time rewards and for using fewer pieces, and overall would have really liked a more challenging game, or at least the ability to set the difficulty. Graphics were fine, but not outstanding. For a game like this, it's not all about the bits. Overall, it's a really enjoyable experience with a few faults, some that I hope Rovio will correct. Let me take a minute to thank our friends and sponsors at Ford in the 2013 Ford Focus ST.
Today, we're once again sponsored by our friends at Ford. If you guys can remember last time John, the other John, brown hair, very handsome, creepy smile, he took a look at some of the amazing technology built into the 2013 Ford Mustang. Today, we're going to switch gears a bit and tell you about what's under the hood of the 2013 Ford Focus ST. In-car technology is great, but still, we'd like to see performance specs like these. The Focus ST comes turbocharged with a direct injection 2.0-liter EcoBoost engine for high-end performance. Plus, the unique sports suspension offers enhancements that you can feel at every turn. All of this rides atop of 18-inch alloy wheels with a unique Y-spoke design for that extra grip on the curves. And these, of course, are just a few of the performance features you'll find on the 2013 Ford Focus ST. Thanks again to Ford for sponsoring today's show and for their commitment to technology and performance.
So overall, Amazing Alex really was a pretty impressive game. It was fun, it had a lot of replay value, but there still are some holes I'm hoping Rovio is going to fix. This guy gets a 4. So thank you for watching another episode of What's the Apps? I'm your new host, John Rettinger, and I'll see you guys soon here on Techno Buffalo.